Hey everyone, it's your favorite fat girl Faith. Hi babies. So this is my first YouTube channel ever, and this will be my first fucking video ever on YouTube. So I'm excited and I'm kind of scared because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna talk about and do, but I'm ready for this shit. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So here's some motherfucking things that people need to know before you even watch any of my shit. If you don't like cursing, if you don't like realness, if you don't like fat, if you don't like rolls, if you don't like food, if you don't like none of that good shit, this is not for you, baby. This is not for you. All right? Carry your ass on. But to everybody else, what's good, baby? I'm here now. I am here. And I'm so excited. I really didn't know what I was going to talk about. But everybody wanted me to introduce myself. So this is going to be an introduction. This is all about faith. What you need to know about faith. Some real shit. All right? Is y'all ready? Is y'all ready, though? Because I'm ready. I'm motherfucking ready, period, baby. Okay, so here it goes. Let's get into it. All right, I want y'all to subscribe, like, share, do all that good shit that they do on YouTube or tell you to do. Do all that for me, because you fucks with me, okay? So here it is. Well, my name is Faith Cox. Yes, bitch. Cox. C-O-X. Not cock. Cox. Yeah. Yeah, you already know. Motherfuckers was teasing me in school with that last name. But bitch, I don't give a fuck. So, my name is Faith Cox. I was born and raised in Delaware. Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, exactly. 302. I was born at BB Medical Center. Hospital. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? 8 pounds. 14 ounces. A big bitch. You know what I'm saying? A big bitch coming out. Period. um, so, I was a great kid. I was always happy when I was smaller. Like small. Like, my mom said I was, I started eating potatoes and shit at the age of like 3, 5. So they already knew I was going to be a big bitch. They spoiled me with food. But I don't blame them for the size that I am now, because that was me. This was my decision to get this goddamn big on my own once I got older. Okay, so I was a great kid. I was always happy. They always told me when I was like little, you know what I'm saying. I was smaller. I was way smaller than this. Okay, but then I got into middle school, and that's when they could see that I was growing bigger, like a little bit bigger. I think I was the biggest person in my middle school grade. I was the biggest one in my class. And really, they didn't tease me that much. You know what I'm saying? Because, they're kids. Kids just want to have fun. And I guess I had a lot of energy back then. So I was playing with everybody. I was making friends. I was friendly as hell back then. You know what I'm saying? And when I got into, like, the 8th grade, that's when people started really bullying. Bad. I don't want to cry but this is the real shit. That's when people started bullying me. Once I got in 8th grade, I guess I probably was like 250 pounds at the age 17. No. Shit, 8th grade, I was fucking... Fuck, because I graduated at 17. I was fucking like... Damn. Look at my dumb ass. I was like... What the fuck? How old was I in 8th grade, bitch? I don't know, like... 15? 14, 15? Something around that. And I was 250 pounds, the biggest bitch in 8th grade. Okay? The biggest one in 8th grade. Um, I didn't really have any friends when I got into the 8th grade. Shit got bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't friendly either. I was insecure. Had no self esteem, no confidence in myself. Uh, and then my family went to school. You know what I'm saying, with me. We all graduated, together. But I didn't see them all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody was everywhere. You know what I'm saying, when you in school or whatever. So 8th grade was like when they started bullying you, when they start telling you you are a fat pig, you are a cow, when they started making whale noises and shit like that. So I had to learn at that age, like mentally, like, you know, what the fuck? And I went home one day crying my eyes out. I just crying, like telling my mom, like, how people were picking on me, and she went to the school as a mother should, and said that I was getting bullied and stuff, and they wanted me to tell them the names, but I never told the names. I was just like, I just want everybody just to stop picking on me. I'm young, I don't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I just felt alone. I had no friends, and then boom, and they slowed down with it. They didn't bother me or whatever. And then once I got into 10th grade, you up there with the high schoolers then. It was the ultimate worst. It was worse. Girls were picking on me, guys. One time a guy threw a slushie on me. Bitch, like the Glee Club. Y'all know the Glee show? A guy threw a slushie on me. And I always brought changing clothes to school because I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers gonna do. So I always brought changing clothes, and he threw a slushie on me and was like oink oink and left and ran. And he was like a senior. I don't know who he was, whatever. That's what they do. They pick on people. And I had a few friends, but they wasn't no real friends. I found out that they was talking about me too behind my back, about my size and my weight, and I shouldn't be this big. And I wasn't always this open, you know what I'm saying? I had no tattoos, I was young, I was still a virgin. I had no tattoos. My mom and dad didn't play that shit. Anyway, when you under that roof, you go by their rules, period. I had no tattoos, I didn't wear no jewelry, I didn't wear no wigs, cat ears, no eyelashes, no makeup, all that good shit. Never wore any pants. Our mom dressed us to modest to the pearl. As you can see, my name is Faith, so they went by the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So they were real strict on that. But so I always dressed like with a turtleneck, you know, long skirts, long dresses. I looked it older than I was, and that even made it worse for people to pick on me or me to not make friends. So yeah, like, well, okay, back to being in the 10th grade. Um, one time, one time, I was picked on by a guy that I liked. I had a crush on this guy, and you know, he always looked at me and smiled and shit. But I'm thinking, okay, you know, he liked me, I like him, you know, butterflies all in my stomach and stuff like that. And so I wrote him a letter, and back in the day they'd be like, "Would you go out with me? Yes or no? Just circle or check." So I wrote one of them letters, and he said no, and said, "You're way too fat for me." And that literally broke my fucking heart. That's when I became depressed. And I never knew what depression was, because they never taught me about that. You just have to deal with shit, keep it moving type shit. But I never knew what it was. But that's when I realized, like, oh my God, like, I always came home crying and being in my room, in the dark room. And my mom and dad knew something was wrong, but, they'd be like, ask me, "Are you okay?" And then you'd be like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, I'm fine." Even though they knew you weren't okay. But I was like, I'm fine, you know. And that happened in the 10th grade, you know what I'm saying? In 11th grade, uh, you know, it was pretty bad in 11th grade. You know, the name calling did not stop there. Um, Teasing me, tripping me in the hallway, throwing uh, books and paper behind my head, taping like Fat Pig on my book bag when I was walking in the hall, doing all that shit, you know. And one time, I'm sorry, I don't want to cry. One time I saw the note on my book bag, and it said it, and all I did was cry in the hallway by my locker. I sat there and cried. You know, people walking by, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. A girl sitting here by her locker crying, they didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I sat there and cried for a good 3 minutes just looking at it. And I rode the bus that day. And, you know, people on the bus was like, oh, you should be ashamed to be that size. Oh my God, I will never get that fat. You're out of shape and you're so unhealthy and all this stuff. And at that point, I had a breaking point. When I got home one day, that day when I got home off the bus, I ran in my room crying. My mom was out in the living room. My dad was working. I ran in my room crying, shut the door, locked it, just sat there and cried. I mean, cried my eyes out. But I was doing it inside my pillow so my mom couldn't hear me. And I did it inside my pillow and I played music and whatever. So she couldn't hear me crying, whatever. And I started like punching my bed, punching my pillow, or whatever, saying, I'm tired of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. And then that night, I put a knife in my book bag. I put a knife in my book bag that night. And then the next day I caught the bus. I was still angry. I was furious. I was like, oh my God. In my head, I'm like, I should stab everyone on this goddamn bus who ever teased me. And I'm just sitting there shaking like this. Like, holding my book bag, looking around. And then I got to the school, and I opened up my book bag and I saw the knife. And I just sit there and was like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't kill nobody, girl. You ready to go to jail for the rest of your life? And I'm like, wow. Like, thinking to myself, this is some real shit. This is what my kids will have to deal with if I ever have children. The bullying, like, people are so fucking mean and harsh. They don't give a fuck about you or how you feel. They just want to make you feel low, make you feel worthless. And I said, I could never, ever want somebody to deal with the shit I had to deal with. Ever. I was so unhappy in high school. So unhappy. And then when 12th grade came, my mom let me get fake hair for the first time to graduate. But I remember the colors blonde and black. Blonde and black micro braids. They were bomb as shit. They matches my gown. I had a white pretty gown on, white shoes, you know, before I graduated and shit like that, you know. And I felt so pretty, so beautiful. 12th grade, you know, the bullying was there, but it wasn't as bad as it was in 11th and down. You know what I'm saying? To 8th to 11th, it wasn't as bad. 12th grade, everybody, you know, grown now. You know, everybody's getting out of high school. Everybody happy and lit. You know, so it wasn't that bad in 12th grade, but they did, you know, they had their little comments, you know, couldn't be friends with her or blah 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 blah. Don't sit by her, she'll eat your food, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? By then, I didn't give a fuck because I was about to get the fuck out of this hellhole. I was so happy I was about to leave this shit behind me. So when I tell y'all, how happy, how so happy I was when I walked that stage and received my diploma, and then I saw my family up there on the balcony and just yelling and waving and taking pictures of me. It was the most happiest day ever that I ever had in high school. Was actually getting the fuck up out of there. I tell you no lie. I tell you no lie. I was so happy. So happy. But yeah, and once I graduated, you know, I started working, got me jobs, started working, making money. Then I started wanting to look sexy, so I started dressing like this, started getting tattoos, you know. I stopped caring about what people said about me. You know what I'm saying? I stopped caring. Like, I didn't give a fuck anymore. You know, but if you are going through some shit like that, like you people are putting you down, making you feel low, ignore them motherfuckers. It's hard as shit. You gonna have moments where you gonna fucking cry your eyes out, but you gonna get your ass back up and you're gonna go to school. You're gonna finish. You're gonna go to work, bitch. You gonna do what you gotta do to get by, bitch. Period. All right. Suicide is not the option. Cut that shit completely out. You got people that actually fucking loves you. You might not know it, but there's people that fucking love you, bitch. There's people that actually will fucking risk their life for you. All right? Just keep going, you know. Just keep going. Stop. Don't listen to nobody. Negativity. Just keep going and be you. All right? Yeah, they still talk about me now. You know, but I can handle it because I'm older. You know, I can handle it. Call me fat. Call me out of shape. Call me unhealthy. So fucking what, bitch? I am all that. All that. I am that. So what? What's next? What the fuck is next? I just want y'all to know that just stay prayed up. Stay prayed up, honey. Stay strong. And if you need somebody to talk to them. Talk to them, you know. Because you ain't going to be able to do it on your own. But if you can, you a tough motherfucker. You heard me? You a tough motherfucker. Period. I think this is going to be like the only video you're going to see me crying in. But this is the life of Fat Faith. I just want to say, if y'all watch this, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in and watching me. If there is more to come, fun shit, just be ready, okay? Be ready for your girl. Because shit about to get real up in this bitch. Period. I love you. I love you.